Y'all, good morning. Happy Sunday, guys. I was just talking and like, okay. Anywho, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody is doing well. I was trying to handle some business really quick and realized I was on the wrong account. Okay. Let me do this really quick. I hope everyone had a good night last night. We had some fun last night. Yesterday, so phone calls from prison, a YouTube channel we love to watch. Good morning, good morning, good morning. To my friends over at Phone Calls from Prison. Good morning. They dropped a 1 hour and 47-minute video. And I told you guys, your girl, I probably listened to, I guess, call one, call two. But in terms of all the way to call seven, So a lot of last night, I was listening right along with you guys and just giving my commentary as I was going, like I normally would. But I was having to listen a little more because, unlike Nesto's advice to Sonia, he told her to listen more and talk less. And I can't, like, y'all get it. Anywho, but I appreciate y'all coming through last night. It was fun. It was fun to have some folks to listen to it with. And I hope you had a good time. If you didn't catch part one, that's okay because it's posted and replay is real. Did anyone make a list of 2 things Sonya needed to work on? We talked about that last night, sis. Go to last night's live, and we probably went on for 10 minutes about that matter. Did anyone make a list of the 2 things Sonya needed to work on? One of which Nesto said. So the ones that Nesto said were she needed to listen, and she needed to stop talking about the 80s and the 90s, because 80s and her proper or real estate. Stop talking about real estate. Number 2 was stop talking about the 90s and the 80s. That shit is done, and properties. And number 1 was listen, because she talks too much. She overtalks people and scares people away. That was it. Hmm. If you want to know what we said, go to the video from last night and you will see all of that. Okay. Just 1 second, y'all. Okay, maybe I okay, that should do it right now. Okay. I was waiting for him to tell her to stop wearing her ponytail. I think she was already crying by the time that he told her that she needed to get out the past, stop talking about real estate, that shit is done. And also, I think she was very upset at hearing she talks too much. Like, you could tell a little bit of a change in her tone of voice. And he also, I wouldn't say he backtracked it, but he also somewhat apologized and said, "You asked, and I'm giving you the feedback." I was kind of surprised that he had such spot on feedback, because she says we're haters. She says that the internet, not just Bougie Gang, she's saying that the internet are haters. But her boo thing, who she has laid everything on the line for, is telling her the same thing. And he can't be telling her because we said it. We already, I mean, Nesto doesn't have access to the internet. Okay. So who's lying? Who's giving actual honest feedback? At the end of the day, sis, sis is mad because it's the truth. The truth does hurt sometimes, but only people look, only the courageous. I'm gonna say it like that because I don't love that hoe. I don't have no love for her. I don't know her, nothing. But only people who have the heart of a lion will tell you what's actually true. Okay. She got what she asked for. She absolutely did. She asked for feedback and she got it. Okay. The interesting thing, so I guess I'll answer this right now too. So I guess we're gonna address a few little comments first. Someone asked me in the comments about like basically, I guess they thought it was inter. Okay. Someone asked, let me find it. I didn't pin it, but someone asked about interview questions, like back in the day or even today. People still ask that question in interviews. and I guess they were asking my opinion. I have a couple questions for you, Fran. It's been over 20 years since I've done a job interview. They used to ask for strengths and weaknesses. I've always felt that weakness question was a setup to eliminate you from the position. What's the best way to answer the question? Let's take it this way. As a talent acquisition person for a long time, 20 plus years in different capacities in agency management, in sole TA, and also as a business partner, as a HR business partner. Um, the interview process is an elimination process. Make no mistake. I mean, somebody will make it to the final round. It's like being in a beauty pageant, right? It's like tryouts for basketball. Everyone gets an opportunity who shows up to the invite. It's whoever's the strongest candidate, whoever's the strongest athlete, whoever's whatever, makes it to getting an offer, right? So make no mistake, interviews are to secure a job, but it is an elimination process, right? Just the round of reviewing resumes, there you could have 100 resumes submitted for a particular job, and you round it down to 5 people, right? Because some are just not qualified, some aren't as qualified, and some people are highly qualified. Then you've got overqualified. Like, why did you apply for this type thing, right? Anyway, long story short, asking someone strengths and weaknesses, the whole process is an elimination process to get to the one, right? So don't take that as in a negative, just take that as information. At the end of the day, someone will be weeded out. Okay. Now, what are strengths? Sometimes people perceive their communication skills as strengths, and their ability, their desire to I don't know. They're a workaholic. They say that's a weakness. You got to be skilled at answering these questions. You're not going to lay it on the line that you're insecure, that you are unable to get along with others. Like like not my weakness in particular, but an example of a weakness of people is that um they're coming to work looking for friends. I mean, no one's ever going to say that in an interview, I hope. But that is a weakness. Some people do want to make friends and hang out and go to, after hours, and they're looking for friends, okay? And that's just not the case, okay? Some people talk way too much. Some people cannot meet a deadline. Some people are weak with business tools. They don't know how to use Excel. They don't know how to access a database, things of that nature, right? So weaknesses are things that you might look at and say, well, I've had a hard time meeting deadlines. That's just not something to say in an interview. Maybe one of your weaknesses have been time management. You say it like that, but over the years, you have worked to engage different tools to be able to set timelines for yourself, using your calendar, benchmarking your progress, maybe even checking in with colleagues and your business partners to make sure you're on track, things of that nature. You can turn a weakness into a plus if you are. I think the nexus of that question is, what have you identified in yourself that has been a weakness or is a weakness, but what are you doing to not have it be a weakness? It's a weakness within you, but these are the tools that you use to actually make it a win, right? That's because honestly, the perception of your strength might actually be your weakness. Just because you think it's awesome that your superpower is being a great communicator, some people might want you to shut the hell up. You know what I mean? They may not want you to go on for 10 minutes in the next meeting, right? Or the one person who always has a question when the meeting is about to adjourn, right? So those type of things. But that's a great question. What's the best way to answer that question? This is what I would say: thoughtfully. And when I say thoughtfully, if you know you have a big interview coming up, take some time and interview yourself, or engage a professional who may be some sort of a coach, or ask a friend to sit with you for 20, 30 minutes. Don't over prepare, don't like overdo it. But be thoughtful about it and always have how you have used that weakness as a learning point or an opportunity to do better. Like you can't just rest in the weakness, because if you're like, well, I'm unorganized, people walk past my desk and it smells like yesterday's lunch and rotten bananas, then you might not be someone that, even just team wise, you might be skilled to do the job, but socially you might not fit in. You know what I'm saying? So if that's your weakness, is keeping an untidy area, baby, that's not a plus and that's not cute. Okay. And also, depending on your level, it shows some lack of awareness in your maturity to not bring something like that to the table. I think that question, it's not necessarily a trick question, but it says a lot about how you answer it. And you know, I'm not saying make stuff up, but I would pull from something that can really be quickly turned to a positive. Anyway, that was a great question, and I'm glad you asked it. Thank you very much. I'm going to just say go to the live at minute 10 for your answer um, in the comments, and that was from last night. But it was interesting. He really thought it was a good idea for her to be doing interviews now. I bet he regrets that at all. Okay. So some great comments yesterday or this morning. And I appreciate y'all sending those through. Anyway, let's get into it. We're gonna go back to just a little bit to clip number 4 and get into it. Hey, Bougie, going today. My granddaughter's ninth birthday, and she says, "Are y'all talking about Sonia again? So, can you guys help me wish my granddaughter a happy ninth birthday, sweetie?" I don't know. We don't know her name, but to S Dimple's granddaughter, happy ninth birthday to you, Libra gang gang. Happy birthday, little sis. Happy birthday. And then throw little sis, little S Dimple's granddaughter, a happy birthday in the chat. And happy birthday to all of Libra Gang Gang this morning, and happy Sunday, okay? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Okay, let's get into it. We're going to clip number 4. And because by the end of yesterday, I was kind of like, it was a lot. That whole conversation, let me just talk about this too. That whole conversation regarding like cheating and husbands and are you ready to get married and that whole thing. Her name is Imani. Imani, my dear, happy birthday, little sis. How are you? Happy birthday. Um, that whole conversation was like a mind bender, considering I don't know if Nesto feels like he's speaking in code and or he just talks in code, period. I'm not really sure, but it's like a mental workout listening to him. Anyway, let's get into it. We're just going back a little bit to clip number 4. If you want to hear 1 through 4 from last night, be my guest. It's the last live. Okay.
Let me ask you a question. Sure. And your personal opinion on something. Do you think it's okay for guys to lie and cheat, or be honest and just do it?
The funny thing for me, and we did talk about this last night, was the fact that they just had a conversation about her potentially being ready for marriage. I think she thought he was talking about like a future with her rather than when she's sitting up there saying I love you. I feel like that was his way of saying you don't have to love me, sis. If you want to love me as a friend, that's fine, but you don't want to love me as a man. Number one, I'm sitting in jail. Like he's not completely stupid. Like he's dumb about certain things, but obviously for a person like him to do as much as he does with women, he's got to be somewhat of an expert on females. And at the end of the day, like the fact that this chick he thinks is a very attractive, or he's just gassing her up because he knows that compliments are her love language. um I don't understand how she can't read the room to understand Nesto loves everybody. He loves all the girls, okay?
Yeah,
Is it better for a guy to lie and cheat or be honest and just,
I think it should.
it
I
is what
think
it
it's
is?
better. I think it's for both women and men, to be honest, because I've been through a relationship like that, and
Well, and he was honest with you. I mean, you couldn't put two and two together that he was married. Maybe he didn't have on a ring when you met him, but he told you soon after he was married. And I don't know if it was the day after or 2 weeks after, according to her. But at the end of the day, um, how are you asking this if you met him in 2020 and when he met you, he told you soon after he was married? Why are you asking, is it better? Like, what are you trying to reconcile?
I told the motherfucker, just tell me straight up, you need to get you some, or you need to get you some dick, because here's the thing, people would around you in your life, they will tell your secrets when they get mad at you to your mate. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Okay, so is it better to lie or is it better to tell the truth? He's saying it's better to tell the truth because people are going to tell your mate. And at the end of the day, if you're opting in, then I shouldn't have any problems with you about telling on me to someone who may or may not. So the person that I actually lie to. Because if someone's going to come tell your mate, see, he'd rather be honest with the cheatation rather than the relationship, because men like this, these are the type of men that, because either that's where their bread is buttered, like Shirley, and that's who they're married to, they're not going to tell them the absolute truth, but they're going to tell the side piece the truth because side piece needs to know, like, I'm married and I'm in a situation, and that's just what it is. So,
And that has happened.
Mhm.
I've seen that video so many times, but when I give you forewarning, just tell me. Because see, whatever you do, gonna come back out to the light. If I see some
Oh yeah.
dildos, if I see dildos and toys that you're playing with
yeah,
yourself, that you're
yeah,
playing with
yo.
hoes, that's. I mean, you got addiction some kind of way. So that happened to me when I
I'm just wondering what his addiction was some kind of way, because you had them. You had the mask, you had the toys, and you had the juice. What was going on?
was dealing with my ex, and she got busted. But I'm glad it turned the way it turned out, because I would be in here fucked up. So what I'm saying,
Mhm.
that's what the conversation I was trying to say to you the other day. Hey man, I don't give a
Mhm.
damn. I'd rather for you to tell me straight up, and I'm gonna tell you straight up. Because see, over the end of the day, if you find out, you're gonna do two things. You're gonna stay or you're gonna quit. It's gonna one or two things. But see, certain thing I talk about
Mhm.
in my livelihood, I have to whoever I'm dealing with, I have to talk to you face to face. I can't be talking on the fucking phone. Cause to me that shit ain't real. To me, I got to see your fucking eyeballs, see them shit is shifting. I want to see your lips move. I want to see you start acting funny when I start asking you questions. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And when I start telling you what's going on, because I know what kind of character I'm looking at. That's
Mhm.
my opinion. So what I'm saying to you is this here. Uh, what I got going on, them folks ain't slow. You know what I'm saying? Some people
Mhm.
a lot of people turn their eye to turn their head, something they don't want to see, because there's nothing they can do about it. You understand what I'm saying? As long as it's not bringing no harm to them. Some people, they'll sit here and they'll dwell on that shit so goddamn much, they'll drive themselves crazy and destroy the whole goddamn team because their emotions, they can't handle that. You kind of understand what I'm saying? That's what you call
Mhm.
experience. That's what you call it, experience. So you told me, I told you yesterday, you told me, man, I'm finna
It's
get
like
mad. You
he's
think I'm
all
finna
over
sit
the
here and switch
place.
on that shit? I know at the end of the day, I got your heart.
It's he's all over the place. He's talking about him. He's talking about the person that the liar is involved with potentially. It's like he's talking about to Sonya about he's answering her question, but it's like from three different perspectives. He just he's I don't know. To me, he's a very hard to follow individual because he's talking all and he speaks in examples rather than just answer the damn question. Just like when she was like, "Well, let me tell you what kind of person I am," and he's like, "Well, I know what kind of person you are." It's just he speaks in examples, and it's very annoying.
Heart.
Yes,
I
it's
got
on
your
some keep your
soul.
legs
I
closed,
got your
please.
ability. You just going through what you're going through at the motion. I done been
Stop
through
it.
all that shit
Stupid.
before. So that's the part I'm happy about my experience and my age right now. I've been through that. Now, if I've
Mm-hmm.
never been through that, then it'd be a different story. I'll probably knock your head off the fucking block. Your head be swinging goddamn down the road. No,
You
straight up.
silly.
Those are the people who haven't experienced those type of things. So that's why I say experience is the best teacher. That's why I can't deal with young girls like that, 'cause that shit is too much for me. That's too much.
I need three. I
You understand what
I'm
I'm
a
saying?
good reason. Mm-hmm.
So I hope I answered your
Yeah,
question while you're doing two things at one time.
of course.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like
So it is what it
Mm-hmm.
is.
and
Some
she has
people try
nothing
to
to
act
say
slow.
because she
Some
knows
people know what they're doing.
she's
Some
stupid.
people care, some people don't care.
No, some people don't. Some people do it, and some people they know their issues their own self. You know what I'm saying? They have their own issues, and they don't want their issue that they got going on cloud up the situation. Because there's nothing
Mm.
they can do.
Mm-hmm.
If they're gonna deal with this, it'll be by themselves completely. Because they can't do what they need to do for whatever they got going on in
Mm-hmm.
the situation.
For whatever they
That can really tear a motherfucker down. I was seeing women just be by themselves. They start acting like niggas, man. They start like old ass men.
I mean, is he not telling Sonya about herself right now? She really can't deal with the situation. The only reason why she's able to deal with Nesto on the level that she's dealing with him right now is because he's in that jail. When they were dealing with each other on the outside, number one, and she had gotten out of jail, and she had gotten out of the hospital. He wasn't really around like that anyway. It was on some see you when I see you. It was on a good morning call. So she was getting her little crumbs as a official like side piece crumb snatcher. She's getting her crumbs and she's getting what she expects. All she really wanted was a good morning call and a conversation here and there and the excitement of I'll see you when I see you and just feeling herself knowing that he should be somewhere else but he's with her. That's enough to feed a woman like her ego because she doesn't like women and she gets fulfillment out of the fact that another woman's guy is over there with her. That makes her feel powerful because she has a disdain for other females because of the type of female she is. Because she doesn't like herself, she don't like us. And it really comes from her because in every woman out here, it's either her mother, it's her sisters, it's us, it's just other females that she feels like and this all comes and not any of you short stature petite females out here, girl, we're not talking about you, okay? Not talking about you at all. Talking about Sonya. She has a little bit of like short stature syndrome. Um I think she feels, or petite syndrome. I think she feels less than maybe someone made her feel less than. She feels less than. She doesn't like women for a lot of different reasons, but her place in the world, she feels small. So therefore, she must come big. And her big is wrong. Her big is loud and very wrong.
what you got going on? You see them feisty old women. Oh, I like
Oh
it.
yeah.
Then you see them old broke down motherfuckers and still be looking good.
Well, I told you, the older the person is, the more they've been through, and it just turns them into whatever they're at. And that's one reason why a lot of guys date younger women, because if they have less trauma, they're kind of more.
Girl, these young girls are coming with damn trauma of a 75-year-old in age. You know what I mean? Um, some of these girls are 20 something years old. Girl, they have been through a lot. Sonia doesn't know what she's talking about. These young women these days, because of the internet and what they put out here for the world to see and things that have been socialized to be acceptable, these girls are coming with more experience in their pinky than I've had in 50 years. Okay. You got to be kidding me. These girls are a
Flexible in
trip.
their mentality, and usually because they look young and their bodies together. But it's also a plus in the mental, because most older women had just been dragged through relationships,
He said, "Is this Pocahontas?" I think at the beginning of call number 3. So that was last night. We talked about that. Girl, a mess.
like a situation after this, after that, and was something went wrong. Oh,
But it's
oh,
and that's true. But it's a lot of older women. They handle their business too, like you handling your business. You know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of men.
mm-hmm.
I just know it's a lot of men my age. They couldn't handle you for 5 minutes. I know that for a fact. Because you got that young
No,
spirit. No, they can't handle it.
right. Mm.
Yeah, you got that young spirit. They can't. They're too feisty for them. Like what you told me that night. Oh, you told me you finna go out tonight and go to work. I'm going to work with your ass. See that old nigga can't handle that. No, I'm saying old nigga
They
can't. No, I'm just
put a
being honest
GPS
with
on
Well,
your.
it's not even that an old guy can't handle that. Most men who care about their woman are going to,
Like,
if they did have a night job, they're going to take you back and forth to your night job. Considering the fact that she has a night job at a club, I mean, there's men that drop their lady off, and there's nothing insecure about that if that's what y'all do. Like that's, I don't know. To me, I feel like that's, there's nothing. I don't think Sonya wouldn't appreciate that if she had that. But considering that when she's gotten into relationships before, it seems as though she's been in relationships with people she really didn't care for that much. Um, she didn't want that because she's talked about other people being clingy with her. And any of you who have experienced feeling like someone is clingy, 9 times out of 10, you didn't like them anyway, right? You're not concerned about someone being clingy that you're really into. You're more concerned about someone being clingy that you don't, that you're ready to not be involved with. Someone who's bothering you, someone who's a bugaboo is not someone who you really want to be in a relationship anyway. Let the truth be told. Come on now.
I see, but you're not where you said you're gonna be.
Yeah,
That's
she doesn't want to be
crazy. I
respected.
hate when people on your phone ring. They got to look at it. Like,
I don't know that she wants to be disrespected, but the what she thinks she wants, she's not necessarily articulating and doing what she says. Like what she's saying and doing isn't necessarily matching up. So I agree with what you're saying. I just don't think she even sees the pathology.
what is up with your insecurities? No one wants to go through that.
Yeah,
And I see
I
your
Okay,
phone.
to your point, Pebble Lane, the bullet holes, she's had 3 exes. She's had 3 exes try to kill her. That's not normal. Most of us will live an entire lifetime without anyone ever trying to put us out the game permanently, right? She's had 3 men in her life actually try and say they wanted to permanently bench her. Okay? Girls,
I
weird.
ain't doing
What?
that.
That says
Who
a
is
lot
taking
about
his
her.
phone?
Yeah.
Where do they do that at? It's called trust. If you
And not saying that that's her fault, But sis, you opened yourself up to these type of people to have these type of situations occur. So it does say a lot about you.
Don't trust. We need to break up.
Yeah, that's Chris.
I'm big on that.
She's had 3 exes threaten her. Well, she had one, the one that shot her up, and then the other 2 that she said that she's had 3 ex-boyfriends try to kill her.
Those
Okay.
unnecessary arguments. Right, man.
You have 1 minute remaining.
Well, let me go ahead and see. Can I see what I see? Something new came in through the mail for me today. That'll make me good.
Did you not get your books last night?
No, I didn't get him. He told me wait till Thursday. So what I'm gonna do? I got a new game plan for that day. I'm already prepared. So I'm just waiting on the second.
Oh,
I'm waiting on the 22nd, 23rd. Yeah, that'll be on a Monday, and then I'll tell you what I like to do. Yes.
all
And then
right.
that
I
way
love you.
I love you too. Bye.
Are you using them?
Okay, bye.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
doing something. I'm doing something.
You what?
I was doing something that wasn't going through. So.
She said,
Oh,
"When
you
they
talking about my
threatened to
pictures
take
thing went
themselves
through?
out,
No, not yet. Not that.
was
Not
watching
that.
these
Oh,
women
okay.
hating dusty guys."
No, not that, not that. Okay, lover.
I'll talk to you later.
Thank you for using Global Tel Link.
Okay. So this is really where we left off last night. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody who's here right now. We listened to call 4 last night. But we are now, you need to get past the goddamn balloon people. Okay. We'll see what that is. Okay.
I want to speak to the Queen of the South. Is she around?
Erica Kang is home on waiting for 1 year from now when the RICO indictment comes through, because this is pretty much a year, 1 year before the RICO mark. Okay, but he calls her up talking about, I want to speak to the Queen of the South, and she wants to know why people were curious if she was Erica King. When we saw him call Erica King the Queen of the South on Instagram at the Walmart parking lot, and then you want to know why people were asking and we're not sure because nobody knew you. We didn't have access to these calls at that moment. But even if the police were like, oh, Queen of the South, he called someone the Queen of the South on Instagram. You're wanting to know why people inferred certain things is because y'all stupid idiots were saying dumb things.
How are you doing?
Queen of the South. Girl, sis is from Ohio.
Oh,
Did you get your nap?
no, I didn't get my nap. I went to the nail shop and got my nails done. And then I went and got some food, and I was sitting here eating. Snowfall come on today.
Yeah, with the game on now, so it's over with for that. I'm not gonna be.
Really?
Yeah,
I gotta give you the play-by-play.
Yeah, you got to give me the play-by-play, but that's it.
I have to give you the play-by-play.
Yeah, you got to give me the play.
Come on, Fox, right?
No, it come on.
TNT, TBS, Fox. I thought it came on Fox.
Hold on, some bit the fuck out of me.
FX.
Yeah, FX. Yeah, come on, FX. Yeah, I tried to call.
No.
Tried to call Dre earlier today. He announced it, so I just tried to call him again. So he might be still driving, but he'll be back this way. See what today? Wednesday, Thursday. So he'll be back. Probably be back by in the morning. Going to get one of his loads. So I catch him when he's sitting waiting on his load. So the response, cause I want to get this over with. Cause she gonna keep worrying me about it, thinking I'm trying to flush.
Started it. We ain't know nothing about him. You open your mouth.
I know it, and I ain't gonna.
So there that is.
Well, first of all, I ain't gonna let it go either, cause your sister needs to stay in the loop, cause she's a good person. So, motherfucker getting old, them other chaps ain't gonna do shit for you. They gonna run away.
Right.
So this must have been around the time that he was trying to fix up Dre and Sonya's sister, and Sonya started getting mad because Dre wouldn't co-sign doing whatever, doing the loan. I need to look at we would need to kind of cross reference with the visits, but I think this is probably around that time since he's mentioning Dre and the sister simultaneously. This might be when Dre and the sister connected for a minute and she was trying to call and vice versa and it just wasn't a match.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a good plug. To
Why
me, it
can't I
is.
find the channel? I can't find the channel. I can't find FX. What the fuck? I saw the shit last week.
Oh,
Mhm.
it don't come on to 10.
That's fine, but I still can find FX.
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
It's going at 10. Yeah.
yeah. Come on 10.
I mean, some men don't, not even men, just some people don't enjoy a hookup because no matter how well your friends know you as friends. Your friends know you, like your cousin or your sister, they know you as cousin or sister. They don't know you as like they know you a certain aspect of your womanhood, but they don't necessarily know how you are in relationships. Like understand you might not even see it or be very much aware of it, but we all take on different personalities around different energy, and then also different people allow you to open up different aspects of you as a person. So sometimes you might be more in your woman, more in your motherhood, more in your girlfriendhood. You might be on some corporate, I'm at work type things. It's not about code switching, but it's about obviously being appropriate in a particular setting. You're not going to be corporate all day 24/7. Maybe some people do, but you know what I'm saying? And you're not going to act like you're at home at the office, right? And you're not going to act with your sisters or your friends like you would with your man. Okay, they're not paying for your food and you're not taking them to bed, right? So I think sometimes like friends and family will always get it wrong. They don't always have a good read for what you like. They may have an idea of the aesthetic, the out, like the appearance or but the personality they don't know. They don't really know. Only you know what you like.
Uh, yeah. So anyway, just respond because I try not to talk
Yeah, I
the
don't
same way
Dre never
I text.
continued with her.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think Sonya's sister was even interested. Um I don't think he wanted to touch that with a 10-foot pole because first of all, remember when Nesto introduced the idea of Sonya's sister? He had so much out of line things to say. I don't think he was like, "Well, how do you know what she likes?" I forgot what it was specifically, but he said something that made Dre ask, "Well, how do you know?" It was just a little bit too much, right? Um I don't think that he's still in contact with those people like that. Not to mention he didn't like Sonya anyway because he was Team Shirley. How is he going to be Team Shirley at that point and be trying to rock out with Nesto's side piece and her sister? I think Nesto, of course, was trying to pull a power play because he knew that Dre was Team Shirley, even though Dre wasn't as we would later find out that Dre wasn't as Team Shirley as maybe we thought he should be. He was still Team Shirley nonetheless, and he wasn't really trying to get to know Sonya like that, much less her sister. But Nesto was trying to put him in a bad position so that he would have some duplicitness, as far as his relationship with Shirley. And I think he liked Shirley. I think he thought Shirley was good for Nesto, even though Nesto might not have really been good for Shirley, right?
Yeah. But I have already done that. I have already done it. I've already done the incredible before. It's just I haven't done it with you. Uh,
You know what he thinks, Danny. He thinks this is a mess. I'm sure he thinks that he was told to stop. And as a friend, I think that he is doing his best to just be a friend, and also for his own sake, because people were listening that were in his life, stay out of it. I'm gonna be a friend and stay out of it. But we already know what Dre thinks. If Dre thought it was a mess and his name is shit and your name is nothing out here, what do you think he thinks? He thinks it's more mess. Yeah. I'm sure we're not hearing from Dre, and Dre and Nesto are not speaking because and there was a very short call with Dre, like I'm literally 50 seconds on some, you don't have to say anything. I just want you to know I'm okay. So maybe you guys hadn't heard that, but I'll find it. But it's literally like 50 seconds and it's I'm okay. Don't say anything. You don't have to say a word. I'm doing okay. I just want you to know. And that's it. Dre don't have to tell him. Dre told him so many times to get himself under control and he chose to not. I
Away
wonder
from
why
society.
Nesto
I've already mastered.
I wonder why Nesto was always trying to hook Dre up. Because I think when you build a network, maybe he was thinking if he got Dre involved in with Sonya's sister, I think we just talked about that, he would create a different alliance because he already knew it was going to be over with Shirley and I don't know, weird. I don't think it had anything to do with other than a way to potentially control his relationship with Dre a little bit more. I don't know if he was hoping for Tanya to be able to influence his pockets. I'm not really sure. But Dre, these are grown people. Everybody is not interested in the double dating, dating sisters type situation. And even though Sonya's, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't think clearly he wasn't interested. We don't even know what type of woman Dre really likes. But he wasn't trying to get with Sonya's sister.
To that.
Have you know?
Yeah, so if you look at that YouTube, that's where that YouTube come from.
Oh.
You got what I'm saying? So when I'm saying away, that's what I'm talking about. Them folks had read at 250,000 waiting on me.
Mhm.
That's how I survived. And they didn't take none of the money from the business.
Mhm.
They had their own business.
Wait a
I
second.
have to talk to you about.
Hold on. He said he had a quarter million. Quarter million what?
Have you know?
Yeah, so if you look at that YouTube, that's where that YouTube come from.
Oh.
You got what I'm saying? So when I'm saying away, that's what I'm talking about. Them folks had read at 250,000 waiting on me.
Mhm.
That's how I survived. And they didn't take none of the money from the business.
Mhm.
They had their own business, but I have to talk to you about that one on one.
You're
Saying is that I couldn't trust no family because they didn't want that shit. It's the same thing I'm going through right now. It's just a
right.
small, yeah, just a small.
Oh, y'all.
Your sister need to stay in the loop because she's a good person. So
Mhm.
motherfucker getting old, them other champs ain't gonna do shit for you. They gonna run away.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. So that's a good plug. To
How
me, it
can I
is.
find the channel? I can't find the channel. I can't find FX. What the fuck?
He's saying your sister should stay in the loop. His kids, his chaps ain't not gonna do nothing but run away. Or just, grow up and live their own life. And that her sister should stay in touch with Dre because, he's a good plug. Okay. Nobody wants to know as a friend, you're telling a female that they're a good plug. Like, he's a good earner. He's got some coin. She should stay in contact with him. Nobody wants anyone to be in a relationship with them because you think they got a couple of coins. Okay. Do you think the lawyer is okay with Sonia going to court? I don't um I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like really and truly, I don't those people are very strange and weird. I can't even begin to make an assumption on Hoover. Clearly, if Joy Walker is standing there talking to Sonia, then they're okay with it. You know what I mean? Like, just think about it. Sonia was standing there talking to Joy. Now, if Joy didn't think she wanted her to be there, then maybe she would have blew her off. She wouldn't have talked to her like, she wouldn't have talked to her to where people could see. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. I don't know what those people are thinking. The man is we don't know what what they're telling. Like, oh, he's a friend. I don't know if they know that she's been a side chick for many years. And I know they know that I'm sure they know that she's the side chick now because of if they know what we're doing on the internet, they know what we're talking about. And they know that Sonia has been the subject or part of the subject of the conversation of the cheating, the side chickation, and all of what's been going on over the years. So I think they know who they're talking to. I think that maybe they're just respecting their client that he wants her to be there. Maybe I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't really know. I can't even begin to speak for or get into the mind of the lawyers, but they were talking to her and dealing with her. Doug is getting clothes from her and returning them to her as the investigator who works for those lawyers. So I don't know. Some of y'all give Dre too much credit because Nesto is so stupid. Um, yes, low key, I miss hearing Dre. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say I don't miss like Dre, Dion, Lamont, none of those people. But okay, yeah. He's entertaining. So yeah, I see what you mean by that. He's entertaining, but um he's not going to say anything to Nestos. Nestos, what's going on? Based on the call with Dre, Nestos seemed to be more attracted to Tanya. He did. He had a lot to say, and when Dre asked him, "How do you know?" It was weird. I just think Dre was like, "Let me just find my own women." Yeah. Trying to mess so that you can keep their secrets. Absolutely. Who is dem folks? Dem folks is anybody they don't want to mention their name. Dem folks is a euphemism for whoever they don't want to say their name. Jerry's laugh. Sonia's voice sounds drunk and in pain. Nesto is ish, just different degrees. Sonia is like a rain cloud. No one with sense would want to have any association with that. Okay, so she brings the gloom and doom. Right, 2,500 in charges. Okay. He's lying. I was wondering that too. Chaps, the boys, the kids. Chaps is a euphemism for children, out of control children, of different and not out of control, but out of your control. Okay, doesn't mean they're bad, but just chaps, children. Um, uh, what happened to that quarter mil, Nesto? Was it really your sounds like he's talking about Dre's business again. Sounds like he's talking Dre's business. He wants a nurse, not a companion. Nesta wants to keep tabs on everyone. I agree. Um, he can't really stop her. Sonia is butt girl is butt plug. Nesto speaks in riddles. Yes. I thought differently about the plug reference. Okay. Um, said she never really has been loved. Three men tried to unalive her. Now she thinks Nesto is it. Uh-huh. The whole legal team is dumb. Period. Thank you. Nesto is trying to build a dream team to fight for him to go along with his BS narrative. Absolutely. Sonia is posting. Joy didn't call for her. Okay, period. Girl, big joy. Okay. They know your whole name. They know you remember in the movie Trading Places when Eddie Murphy went to jail, he was talking to the guys about the money and the girls. That is where Nesto got this conversation. Okay. Um, he had, you know what the best Eddie Murphy music? Okay. Movie is not Trading Places. Trading Places was good, don't get me wrong, but what's the one when he gets out of jail and it wasn't Trading Places, the one where he's got the money in the little sports car and they're in San Francisco and which one is that? Uh I'll have to find out. Hold on, let me ask. Oh, Farrah's like, Daddy's outside. Which one is the one when he was in jail and he was in there saying Roxanne and he was in jail. He parked the car in the parking deck in San Francisco and it had a ton of money in the trunk and they needed him to help solve a crime. So they came to him. That was 48 hours. Yes, that was such a good movie. That was one of the best Eddie Murphy movies of all time to me with Nick Nolte. Beverly Hills Cop 2 was good too. All Eddie Murphy had a string of amazing movies. I'm telling you, if you never saw 48 Hours, that was the best. I think Jamie Lee Curtis was in that. Was Jamie Lee Curtis in that? She was a prostitute. Nick Nolte. It was so good. And I remember seeing that as a kid and I still think that was like one of the best movies ever. That was his best. Okay. Life is his best movie. Okay. Okay. So one day we'll have to have a conversation, a call in on your Boomerang is a classic. Boomerang is amazing. 48 Hours is still on my list of his best. We wouldn't have had some of these other movies had he not done 48 Hours. Okay. You wouldn't have Harlem Nights without 48 Hours, though. That's my point. If you hadn't seen 48, there would be no, if 48 Hours had been a flop, you wouldn't have seen any of these other ones. Jamie Lee Curtis was Trading Places. So the Nick Nolte it was Nick Nolte. I forgot who else were the prostitutes. But they were solving some sort of a crime that happened in like San Francisco Bay Area. But I feel like that was one of his very first movies. If that hadn't happened, none of the other things would have happened. Mr. Church was one of his best. I've never even seen that one. Boomerang is amazing. That was really, really, really good. All of his movies were great. Okay, let's keep going, guys. He was about to say something about $250,000. I don't know if he meant $250,000 in charges, $250,000 in dollars, something. But let's get back on topic. Norbit is Respucia. Oh my God. Trading
Bought
Places.
it last week.
Oh, it don't come to 10.
That's fine, but I still can find FX.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
It's going at 10.
Yeah, come on 10. Yeah. So anyway, just to respond, because I try not to talk the same way I text. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I have already done that. I have already done it. I've already.
Oh, by the way, I just searched, and just so you guys know, in 1982, Eddie Murphy made his big screen debut in 48 Hours with Nick Nolte. If it wasn't for 48 Hours, all of the movies you guys are dropping in the chat, which are all classic and all awesome, there wouldn't be any of those. 48 Hours was the first. It put him in a certain light that they knew the genius, that he was a great actor. Not only was he a good comedian or a great comedian on Saturday Night Live, he was a great actor. If you haven't seen that movie, you got to see it today. It's so good.
Done the incredible before. It's just I haven't done it with you. Away from society. I've already mastered that.
Have you now?
Yeah, so if you look at that YouTube, that's where that YouTube come from.
Oh.
You got what I'm saying? So when I'm saying away, that's what I'm talking about. Them folks had read at $250,000 waiting on me.
Mhm.
That's how I survived. And they didn't take none of the money from the business.
Mhm.
They had their own business, but I have to talk to you about that one on one.
You're
What I'm saying is that I couldn't trust no family because they didn't want that shit. It's the same thing I'm going through right now. It's just a
right.
small, it's just a small scale right here. That's all.
Mhm.
It's the exact same thing. It's the exact. I thought about saying I'm going through the same thing. The exact same thing.
So I don't know. He's talking about someone had $250,000. I don't know. We just have to keep listening.
That's crazy, huh?
Yes, it is. So that's what that YouTube was about then. Then I supposed to be going to NASCAR then because I had a sponsorship with Sonico because the people that I ran from they was Iranians and
Uh-huh.
Pakistanis, and I learned that Pakistanis don't like dealing with women. They only do business with men.
No, they don't. Any Arab nation, they don't think nothing of fucking women.
But so I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I
that
didn't.
These two
Muslim
people
shit.
are ridiculous.
Huh?
That's that Muslim.
So he says he had a sponsorship with Sunoco. Okay. So he had a sponsorship with Sunoco. He was supposed to be going to NASCAR for what? For driving or cutting hair at the NASCAR? What driving experience did you have? All of a sudden you're Dale Earnhardt Jr. or you're Bobby Labonte? Excuse me? What kind of NASCAR? You didn't have no NASCAR experience for what? I know he's not talking about driving cars. What is he talking about? He's weird.
Arabic shit.
Yeah.
Islamic.
Yeah, so I didn't know that. But
Mm-hmm.
they honored me because I still delegated where I was from. And it worked. I did that 2.5 years, almost 3 years. So I came back in power.
What is he talking about? It's like he dipped off into fantasy world that he had a sponsorship from Sunoco. He was doing something with some Pakistanians. He found out that Pakistanis are not doing business with females, which I don't know about that. Um, and she gives her 2 cents about what she thinks she knows because she's a woman hater, and she's like, yeah, absolutely. And then he says he carried himself with dignitary. What?
Most people, that's when I learned my strength.
Really?
Yeah.
She said,
Mm-hmm.
really?
So that's why you're going to always deal with somebody in life, a second person that you dealt with before.
Girl,
Just different
story
faces,
tells.
different frame,
Story
but the
tells with
mindset becomes
Nesto.
the same. So when you do it again, you know how to delegate
One
even better.
story after another
So
story.
what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying to you is the difference in this situation and last situation. You don't have other
It's the
people in your
lies,
ear
exactly.
and family members pulling on you because of your get down. You the
Right.
you the lead.
Oh yeah.
See, that's the difference. And your experience is damn near the 90% of what I've already been through.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes it even better, inside and out. You understand what I'm saying now?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
She's not listening. Man, it's like, man, be quiet.
Are you paying attention? Or are you doing three things at one time?
I'm
We're
paying attention
barely
to you,
holding
inside
on,
and out.
Nesto.
Okay. They got a game on and they just right here about
And they bow. I know, I hear.
I want a
yeah.
second cup of coffee.
Yeah, inside and out. So that's what's going on. I wanted to explain it to you. So the more and more I talk to you, the more my brain juggle on the past. Uh,
Does it?
yes, yes, and it worked, and it paid off. That's what I was talking about earlier. Shit paid off.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to look at what
It's amazing
God and
how
I
he
already
thinks
put in
he's so
front of me. The
smart. Sounds so
incredible,
dumb. Yes, because he's used to
incredible,
talking to dumb
incredible.
people.
So that's why I'm pushing you the best I can to go ahead on.
Let me talk like Shirley. Hun, what do you I don't understand what you're saying, hun. Now come on, hun. You know that didn't happen. Oh, okay. See, he probably wouldn't even say all that silly stuff to Shirley because she's been around for 10 years. She knows what happened, what didn't happen. Well, she doesn't know what happened with Ebony, but you know, she knows about this NASCAR foolishness he's talking about.
Fulfill those incredible dreams that other people can't understand.
Not to mention, let me say this too. He's lying about Sunoco, and I'm gonna tell you why. NASCAR, you know, a lot of us have, some of us live in areas of the country where NASCAR resides. I happen to live in one of them. And NASCAR is very wholesome, even though these are men and women. Um, but for the most part, NASCAR industry is very wholesome and it's very family oriented. They engage for the whole family. Who in the world was Sunoco sponsoring Nesto, a felon on some theft by deception, theft by taking, no race car experience having ass? If he was trying to bring his hair cutting studio to a NASCAR event, park and cut hair, okay. But if he's trying to make people think we don't even know that you had a race car. When have you had a race car? When have you been driving? What are you even talking about, sir? They're not sponsoring a felon. They barely sponsor these guys after they get in trouble for like a drunk driving. When I forgot what it was when Jeff Gordon was getting a divorce, or when Jeff Gordon had some problems, and over the years some of these guys who have problems have divorces, get caught cheating, have a suspected drunk driving or any of those type of, and it is so frowned upon because the community is so small and they expect you to keep it very, very clean. Okay. Very clean. Did he even have a legal driver's license? It's like, sir, what are you talking about? You had a sponsorship from Sunoco for what? To cut hair?
Mm.
They seen you do some things on your own on another level, but there's been things that they didn't even understand because they weren't really fully in the word itself. That's your children.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? That's your children. That's the people, your family. They weren't in tune as they are now. So the incredible got to be, like you said, hey, I want to get this going. I want to lead it to my kids. Some foundation. But what I found out, and just because it happened to me, don't necessarily it's gonna happen to you. But the more that I do listen to you, the more I encourage you to go forward with it. But the more I listen to you, I also understand you're in the same boat I am. Sometimes people don't want what you want for them,
Mm.
and we don't, as adults and as parents, we don't talk about that enough among people around us who are similar alike and going through the similar changes. With our kids, they could be business, they could be relationships. We don't do that
Mm.
enough. So I try to encourage you for what my experience is, give you a round of way, not saying it's going to happen to you. So what I'm saying right now, you have to protect yourself, and live yourself, and the rest will fall because you can give your kids a $1 trillion.
This is what I'm gonna say. This is one of these calls where you just gonna have to listen, and we just gonna have to listen, maybe listen again. This is my first listen on this, and I'm probably where you are. I'm just listening. I would just not even try to listen to understand. Just listen to the call. Just be cool. Like we're not gonna get into the nitty gritty if we don't. Like, you just have to listen. That's where I'm at in this call. I'm just listening because uh it's like, what in the fuck is he talking about? So don't feel like you're the only one out here. Um, I'm confused. I'm so confused. Yeah, he's not talking about nothing. He's not talking about nothing. Okay. He's on a lie spree like Sonya. You know how Sonya gets on the call and just lies and talking about real estate and she's got 50 million deals going. This is one of those, but Nesto. This is Nesto style. Maybe he had a good drink or he took his medicine, something. Just we just gonna have to listen.
Oh, that don't mean they're gonna make sure they're not responsible enough to take that thing to the next level as of the next generation. You see
All
what I'm
right.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
it's a good thing that you're taking your granddaughter to another space in the head around some white folks. And I know you don't like white folks. I get all that, but a better way of living. You can walk on the street, go to your job, be responsible. That's good that you're doing that because she don't have nobody else gonna teach her that right now. Nobody. She has nobody but you. And
So why is he talking? See, that's Sonya's fault that he's talking on her daughter. Even though he said granddaughter, it's a good thing you're showing your granddaughter. So basically, he's low key saying that Sydney's not shit. And thank goodness that she's around to show the granddaughter a better way. But how would he know that about Sonya's daughter to even say that regarding the granddaughter if Sonya wasn't running her mouth on her daughter? That's why her daughter is treating her with a long handle spoon. It's the story tales. It's stories hour. Okay, it's fantasy story tells. Exactly. Sonya is a low down tramp to sit up there and talk on her daughter, considering that her daughter is who she is because of her. Okay. And the fact that he thinks that she can do better than she did the first time, which now she's got him, you got to be kidding me.
she might think you're mean or whatever. The more older she get, her little age she get, uh, you know.
Sir, why don't you speak on your own daughters? Word is you have three, four daughters. I don't know how many daughters you have, but you got six kids. And why don't you speak on someone else's female children? Why don't you speak on your own children, females, and children in general, rather than speaking on another woman, children, of which her child is damn near 40 years old? Let's keep in mind, Sydney is in her high 30s. She's almost 40 years old. Why are you speaking on a grown ass woman that you probably would date? Let's be real. Um, and what she has going on and what she's doing with her daughter and make it seem like Sonya is some great mother when Sonya is not a great mother and she doesn't seem to be a great grandmother because great wonderful grandmothers wouldn't be spending their granddaughter's birthday running back and forth to Cobb County Jail
Know how that shit gonna go, but right now you got to keep it in check.
for
I know
someone
you
else's
see some
husband.
value
Let's
that
say
she
that
do
too.
like a mama. I heard you
Mm-hmm.
say that before. I heard you say that before, but I'm gonna tell you like this here. Even though I got all that, I done did all that with my daughters and all that with my kids on Instagram, trying to show people how this shit goes, this and that. But I really fulfill my own destiny as a father. Because when they go back
Mm-hmm.
and look at that shit, they can't say, well, my dad did this, he did it. Motherfucker, it's a
Do you hear how he references this Instagram? Like he's like I said last night, I mean, he's not going to know in no time soon because he doesn't have access to Instagram. But when he finds out, I hope if Tashima is telling him that his Instagram is toe up from the flow up. I hope someone can tell him that that lady took your Instagram and it is toe. Hey Vicky Vale, happy birthday, sis. Happy birthday. Another birthday girls in the house. Vicky Vale, Victor the Vale. I hope that someone will tell him Instagram gone. Is gone. Okay. Instagram toe up. If it's not gone, it's toe up. And as far as Nesto's Buckhead, girl, I hope that somebody snatched that username and has like damn pictures, crazy ass pictures on there now. Let me go look up. Let me look up Nesto's Buckhead and see if someone's took that name. And if they haven't, maybe somebody will. Okay. Girl, Nesto's Buckhead is gone. It's gone, gone. Okay.
Trillion motherfuckers want to have a daddy like me. And so what I'm finna say is, it's a trillion motherfuckers who love that.
You my daddy.
I'm already a daddy.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Stupid.
Yeah, I'm
You
already. Yeah,
stupid. I'm already your daddy.
yeah,
No.
yeah. So what I'm saying is that
The
you
fact
asked
that
me
you
the
asked
other
it,
day,
you just played
how do you
yourself.
feel? How do I feel about your personality as a woman, as a person, as a business person? I'm telling you all the way around. It's just right now you got to figure out how you're going to get to your level to sustain to give people.
Look, let me tell you something. Look right here. This is hilarious. Some Nesto. Oh, it's Nest. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Nesto's Buckhead. Ah, the when you plug in Nesto's Buckhead, this is hilarious. The first picture that comes up, girl, is one of my thumbnails. Okay. Um Mississippi Monica. Let me click on what Nesto's Buckhead used to be. I'm gonna have to go to yeah, Nesto's Buckhead is gone. Um Nestos Buckhead. Whatever Sonya, I don't know, Nestos underscore Buckhead, but that's obviously not the same. Nestosparlor.com does not exist. Um, I don't know. I don't know what she made it to be new, but Nesto's Buckhead, and maybe it's private. That's one thing, but we do know that she changed the name a couple times. She also blocked me, which that's fine. But we already saw the beginning of the destruction because she had started deleting Shirley's pictures and everything. So he's going to be very disappointed because he sees that as kind of like a photo album. It was like a running kind of Nesto's history and it's gone. And if he and Sonya have a relationship by the time he has access to that thing, he's going to be very disappointed to find out that she basically dismantled that and really didn't need to because at the end of the day, the police already got it. They got all the records from it and then she proceeded to dismantle it.
Give a person that you love a portion so they can sustain if that's what they want from you. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? But if not, at the time, you still can have it prepared to offer that when they get their head clear. It can be now, or it can be 40, it can be 50. But at least you had that, it'll be ready. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So that's what I think you should work on. And I sent you that earlier today because I do a lot of listening and I do a lot of uh, calling people out on that pump faking shit. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I do a lot of research before I can get involved in anything. So for me to see what I see that you can't see on this end, I give you enough information that you can research, and that's what you do. And that way you can like, okay, well shit, that's what I got. But the information I'm giving you, I'm showing you how to get in where you can't. Denial is not gonna come because I'm giving you the tools. I'm gonna give you all the tools that you go straight on in. Because you ain't got time to sit here and research and read and all that shit. You ain't got that time. I do. You're dealing with everyday life right now. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
So my job is to get at you.
Big brain.
Yeah,
Big brain.
yes, yes. That's my job right now. I do have the tools that the white folks gave me in the jail, so I got to use it the right way. And I'm doing it.
All right.
I'm not going to sit here and worry about getting out. I did send a message out to Pinocchio that I need to see him because that jail shit, all that shit having a full encounter, I done been through all that. I'm a victim as well. You see what I'm saying? So I
Mm-hmm.
can't sit here and let things go the way other people think it need to go because to me, that shit going everywhere. So right now, what I'm saying with me and your relationship, I'm not really thinking about no. I'm not thinking about what's to be coming as who you gonna who you gonna deal with when you get high. Is you gonna be this person over there? I'm not thinking about none of that shit right now because they ain't thinking about that shit right now. They're thinking about that dumb ass motherfucker that they've been dealing with that don't want shit, ain't gonna have shit when they dead and gone. You understand where I'm going?
No, I don't. Like it's he he's so weird.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's what they focus at. That's not what my focus is. I need to stay focused on my motherfucking future and who I'm gonna deal with, who's gonna protect me in the end game. In the end game, I'm like you. I done did a lot, but I have not fulfilled that bucket list as NASCAR and my new bucket list as Indy. I got to fulfill. Yeah, I have to fulfill that. You see what I'm saying? I have to fulfill that because that's gonna make me whole. Right now, what I got
Mhm.
going on now, that's not gonna make me whole unless I graduate and understand my mistakes. And guess what? Deal with my trial and tribulations right now. Right now, I'm not in jail. I'm in a fucking mental institution right now. That's
Right.
exactly that's where I'm at right now. This ain't jail. Not where I'm at right now is to get your fucking mind right. So I had to really figure that shit out. And the show I was talking about was Ozark. I don't know if you watch Ozark.
I heard of it. I never watched it.
Bad motherfucking show, right? That's a mind boggling. But the last episode is when the kingpin took the guy who be uh, watching the money from him and took him and kidnapped him and took him over there to goddamn Mexico and threw him in a fucking big ass pit. Kept him down there for like 3 months and made him get his
Mhm.
mind right. To go deeper in his thoughts. And that's what happened.
Mhm.
He broke him. When he broke him and got him out that hole, that motherfucker was a beast because he was thinking the shit he never did think his mind could go. That's just like smoking weed. You smoke that fucking shit, you saw.
The mind boggling. That thing is so funny. I've never seen Ozark. I know the premise of the show, but if you ever saw Midnight Run, I know a couple of you watched it on my recommendation recently. It's so funny, but again, it's a white guy accountant who's doing books for for the mob and handling business. So I think some of, it's a similar type premise, but I think Jason Bateman, right? I've heard it was really, really good, but it's so hard to incorporate so many different things into like my ability to be able to watch a show is nil. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't even have I have very minimal room to like incorporate stuff, but I've heard Ozark is really, really good. It's just one of those things one day that I'll fall up on it and get into it and watch the whole do a binge. Um because YouTube takes up a lot of time. It does.
Thinking about every fucking thing, deeper, your second conscious. So that's where I'm at right now. Um, that's where I'm at right now. The things that I think that need to go, that ain't what's going on. Right now, I need some more learning, teaching. I need to develop myself if I'm gonna bring my next adventure, going my 60 ball to the next level. So
Mhm.
yeah. So right now, I appreciate you, but I'm showing you. You already know I'm not a dummy. I know you're not a dummy. It's just right now I need for both of us to understand our future. Like you said, it's hard for you to delegate because I'm in here and I need to get out. No, this is how we gain our respect, our power, and use our ability to the fullest. That's what this is. So I'm supposed to be able to show you which way you need to go. What I have right now. Instead of you looking for going in a fight, going into a war that you don't have your soul.
It's like he is telling her to fall back, but then also telling her to stick with him all at the same time. It's like more than a mixed message. It's not like it's not even just contradicting. It's purposefully confusing that he is like, I can't really tell you what we're going to be because I can't even tell me what we're going to be. But I want you to stick with me, but I'm also not making any commitments. I can't tell you anything about the future. I'm not making any commitments, but I want you to stick with me, but I need for you to know where you're going. Like, it's beyond, it's beyond.
Or something even though you ran other people's businesses, that shit cool, but you don't have
Hmm.
your portfolio that you had your own, and you
Right.
fail. And right now, we got
Hmm.
Oh, okay. She said, right. So all of the people out there who seem to think that Sonya was some sort of boss, Sonya was a worker, like a lot of people. Okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. But Sonya running around here trying to boss it up and tell people this and, oh, she had this business. He just said, but you never had your own. Okay. And she says, right. Okay. Just in case. Okay.
we got
Well, not in that construction. I had my own businesses, but
yeah.
I was
Well,
robbed.
I think triangulating, um, triangularization, okay. Manipulation tactic. I think triangulation usually is, but look, the concept I'm thinking is like, let's say what they were trying to do with Dre. So I don't know if you're back in further back in the chat. I think the triangulation was probably the tactic between injecting Tanya into the situation with Dre. As far as this confusion concept and him trying to like one finger in, one pinky in, one toe in, five toes out, it's just weird. It's very weird and strange.
With houses and shit. But
Yeah,
in the bar industry, I wasn't an owner, but I did everything but own it.
but that's what you want to do though.
Yeah, you
That's what
you
you
didn't
want
own
to do
Yeah.
right now.
anything.
You don't want to do that other shit. You done did that. Okay. And if you want to do it, you would have been doing it. You've been doing it again right now. That would have been your basic income right now. Everything that you've been successful in, you would have did it. You bored with that shit. So we ain't talking about that shit no more. We're talking about this
Mm-mm.
new shit you on right now. We on that. We on that because that's what your passion is. That's what you love right now. That's your husband. That's your girlfriend. That's your kid.
Was it Tanya or I think I said Tanya, didn't I?
That
I don't
everything.
know. I don't
Man.
think it was. Look, either one. Let's just say Sonya's sister, whichever one it was. I'm not sure. Um, Girl, she might have tried to set him up with both of them. I mean, I don't know, but he was trying. It doesn't. I almost feel like it's not relevant which sister it was because none of the sisters are a factor. They have purposefully stayed out of the way. Clearly, none of the Durham sisters want anything to do with what Sonya's got going on and this shit show. So let's just say when Sonya tried to set one of her sisters up with Dre, it was a no go.
Right now. So you need
I'm
to
sure I
get that.
did say Tanya, but whether it was Trisha, whichever one it was, like I said, it could be Boo Boo. Sonya tried to set Dre up with one of her sisters, and Dre wasn't here for it.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to get. I need to see you get. I need to see you fulfill that, even if it work or it don't work. I need to see you get that going for yourself.
Okay, so if it was Trisha, um, really, it doesn't. I don't know these girls. They all look like Sonya to me. Um, Great. Dre wasn't interested. So whenever Sonya, it could be, yeah, one of Sonya's sisters. When I'm just not going to say any names because these women, the Durham sisters, are absolutely insignificant. But we do know that at a certain point there was a plot by the core scheme team to set up one of Sonya's bloodline to Dre, and Dre wasn't interested.
And for me to help you get there,
It was
I'm gonna
Trish.
get
Thank
more
you.
from helping you. That means that I don't have to get the damn thing from you. All I got to do is put that idea together and pull that left hand, make that
Okay,
right
thank
hand
you,
work, and then
504.
my
Girl,
shit gonna work. Cause my task is what I'm trying
them
to do.
Durham sisters. It was a Durham
On
sister.
where I'm at right now, it gonna take
Mm-hmm.
a lot, and I got to have the right people. But I got to have that motherfucker that one right hand man to understand where I'm at in case shit get kicked off. I can be at the peak of that shit and fall the fuck out. What's gonna happen? It'll fall apart if I don't have that right person. So right now, that right
Mm-hmm.
person is you. I don't need the extra height. That's not for good for me. You understand what I'm saying? And that
Mm-hmm.
that means that in business, on true business, you can't be a husband and a wife in true business. It's not gonna work out because that business gonna take over. Okay, that business gonna take over, or that household gonna take over. Which
Mm-hmm.
one? Because both of them starve for attention. Both of them starve for attention.
Mm-hmm.
Do you agree or disagree?
I think it's in some cases that yes.
Okay.
I would be like, I nothing. I'm just listening. Like at this point, like why nobody has to agree or disagree. I'm listening to you. I'm need time to think. Sometimes for me, I need time to process, especially when people are talking a lot. I need like a moment to process what was said. And if someone says something and they want to know, do I agree or disagree? Damn it, I need a minute to think. I don't care. Like I think nothing at this point. That's my option. I'm processing. Agree,
Okay.
disagree,
All right.
processing. That's my answer.
So what I'm saying is now, right now, that's when you say write you. No, I don't want to write you no bullshit. I want to write you something that you can goddamn you can stimulate your mind from. I want you. That's what I want to write you. I don't want to write you no fluffy shit. To me, that's a waste of time. I want to write you something gonna stimulate your mind, keep you
Girl,
focused on.
this is it's funny because I'm going to just really put it out there. We're so used to Sonya running her mouth so much. When Nesto gets an opportunity to, like, Sonya has smoked something good or took one of her pills, girl, and Nesto gets the opportunity to talk, baby, it's like putting the pieces of a puzzle together. It's like, what in the fuck is he talking about? These are some like Nesto talking ass calls. And I'm not gonna lie, it's harder to understand him. I'm gonna be honest. I definitely don't mind hearing. I'd rather look, I'm gonna say it. I'd rather hear a Sonya baiting him to talk the case than hear Nesto talk this crazy bullshit because it's a lot. Okay. It's like, sir, what are you saying?
Your dreams, your goals. We already okay. We good. We're 1,000%. We're a diamond. We're a diamond in the rough. We don't have to worry about that. We got that. We got that settled. You understand what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we got that settled. We already had that settled. We already signed our name on the dotted line. So we don't have to. If you don't hear me talking about it as much or stressing as much, because I'm not stressing that part. That part I'm not. It's already done. That the mutual feelings, all that shit is already in the book. I don't have to deal with all that. I don't have to. What I say, a person who don't have confidence in what they believe in, but insecurity. I don't have insecurity problems or thoughts when it comes down to our relationship. So I'm done talking about that shit. I'm good. I'm 1,000. I signed up before I even came in here, so I'm good. You know,
Good.
yeah, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe uh, things things will shape up a little differently, but I doubt it. I think it's gonna go 1,000. We're gonna be good. We just have to stay focused on the future right now. And if I be sitting here talking, sound like the shit is unreal, that shit real. What the fuck I'm talking about? Because I already done it. And see, the thing about it, I need to see from my ability and my know-how to put it next to your know-how, and you can be successful. Your business gonna be for your business, my business for my business. So when it come down to it, at the end of the day, if you got your business thriving, I got my business thriving, that's how we gonna get that fucking mobile home part super successful. Cause that shit work on its own. So I'm saying that's really retirement status for real. If anything else fails.
Of course.
You understand what I'm saying now?
Mhm.
Yeah. But I need for you to get that off your bucket list, and I'm gonna stay on your ass so goddamn hard about it, because that's what you want. And you get to change your heart. Sometimes you get to change your heart when you feel that shit ain't gonna work, or it ain't coming fast enough, or motherfuckers ain't listening what you're saying, or the money ain't coming. But the money is coming. I know that for a fact.
Yeah, it's coming once a month in the form of a social security check and two hots and a cot. 1 year later, Sir will be indicted with a voluminous RICO, and he's going to be learning that he's facing a big, big, big sentence if he is convicted of what he's accused of. Nesto is saying, "Bitch, I need you to be Dominique or Erica." Well, he opened up the call with, "Hey, Queen of the South."
You know that for a fact.
I know that for a fact. I know it. I know it. So you pull that up and look at when you get time. It'll hit you. You might not do it today or tomorrow, but it'll hit you. It'll hit.
Well, I don't even know that it's disciplined enough. We talked about this earlier. I think Dre is a man of 50 plus years old, and he knows what he likes, and he also knows that his friend is with the shits, and he also didn't really like Sonya at all. um his interactions or what he heard about her sister from Nesto, and I think Dre had a full calendar. You know what I mean? Dre is a single guy, and it seemed like he already had friends. He had friends in multiple places. Maybe he's just kind of like, I've got two, three girls. I don't really need any more. I don't know how many women he was dating, but it sounded like he could go out with a female when he felt like it, right? I don't think he didn't seem to be too interested, whether it was Sonya's sister or at all. But your friend is sitting there on some very serious charges trying to play matchmaker, and this lady is sitting there talking to him knowing he's married. That's not an attractive quality. So now it's her also lonely sister. Come on now. Like, the fact that Sonya is talking to Nesto is not a flex at all. It's kind of like, what's wrong with her? Like, it's one thing if your man, that's already your man before you go in, but Sonya pounced on the opportunity to be what Shirley didn't want to do during this incarceration. And if they had been out in the free world, all of us have said numerous times he wasn't even going to be dealing with her like that. He's only had an opportunity to get to know her because he's trapped. Dre doesn't want the sister of already somebody low life living. Sonya is a low life right now. And her sister, I mean, what does that even sound like? Not because they're single, but more so, this is like, he's my friend. I've known him for 30 years and I met him in prison. You guys are opting in to deal with him, or you're opting in to deal with him knowing good and well he's married and in jail. And now your sister, who's also available, you're trying to fix her up with me? Yeah, no. That, I mean, Dre might be dealing with quality females. I'm sorry. Sonya's sister might be a nice person, but it's guilt by association, and it's not giving attractive. I don't care how pretty she is. You know what I mean? It doesn't really matter. He might not want to deal with that type of quality female.
Hit you.
Mhm.
And my biggest problem is I was doing things by myself because I didn't trust every fucking body. So I'm
It's
working
like,
on
sir, what
myself
are you
right now.
talking
Working
about?
on myself right now. I am working on myself. Have I got burnt a lot of times? Fuck yeah. Have I done some things? Yeah, everybody has. But here's the thing, you can't goddamn lay the fuck down. Am I on drugs? Fuck no. Am I addicted to anything? No. I don't have no kind of problem. But it's the same thing. It's like I'm addicted to something. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Addicted to this damn phone.
So you addicted to the lifestyle, bougie man.
Well, I'm not bougie. You know what? Here's the thing.
Uh,
Okay.
Go ahead, bougie. I mean, boo.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. All right then. Well then, you know what? If that's the case, God show brought me a Bougie. Hey
Oh
Bougie,
God.
how
All
are
right.
you? Yeah, how are you, Bougie?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So I let if we
Mm,
get that shit straightened out, you know what I'm saying? Get it straightened all the way out. Cause I know how folks be talking. But you got to stay focused. And you're gonna be all right. Like I said, it's gonna be a new change coming. You feel it. That's good. New beginning. That's good. I'm excited. Even if I see you get your shit started before I get my shit started, guess what? If you're moving like you need to move and going like you need to do, guess what? That's even better for me. So,
Hey, Blueberry
but if it
Muffin. Good
work or don't work,
morning.
I'm still gonna be there. That problem you need to just not have in your head. As long as you're trying to do it, as long as you're trying to do it, I'm gonna be there. And you go to fall off, that's not your case. So I don't have to.
Girl, thank you, Soul Power. I'm like, he is. I used to have a friend a long time ago. Well, I still have this friend. I know this girl who I've known for many, many, many years. She has very um like she has very strong opinions and even says things like, well, my philosophy on this and my thoughts on that, like very much using the word philosophy. She used to say that all the time. And it's like, I don't care. Like, and proceed with telling you some sort of a story, right? And it's like, I don't know where people feel like they got to give you a slice of your life all the time. And I mean, it's one thing, and I don't know, maybe since the development of the podcast, that is actually your thing. And I get it, but everybody is not talking into a microphone for 2 hours. And what Nesto needs a podcast. Can I tell you? Because this man loves to talk and he wants to tell you all of his philosophy and all of his story and why, but the truth. Okay. And all of that being said, without the truth, it's absolutely insane.
Worry about that. Yeah, that's not you. That's not your energy. So I'm not worrying about that part. It's just right now I need to get past the goddamn the balloon people. That means that in my head, balloon people, the motherfucker always talking about other people situations that try to make their situation better. Fuck that. Get your own shit and get on with it. So that's why
He's missing those people in that barber shop who thought he was some sort of an OG where he could sit back and tell his stories and people will be like, "Oh, wow." All his people, no offense to anybody in the bushes who's listening from Nesto's Buckhead, but it was kind of like, remember Orphan Annie? It's like he's the lady, he's like Carol Burnett over there at the director of the orphanage and telling people all these damn stories, okay? And I think he was used to his group of barbers who looked up to him, who thought that he was something that he really was not, because of his wife, right? Or because of whoever he was dating at the time. Girl, the balloon people. Sonya is a balloon girl.
but it's the same thing. It's like I'm addicted to something. You see what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah.
So
A
you addicted to
therapy
the
session
lifestyle,
talking
bougie
to
man.
her.
Well, I'm not bougie. You know what? Here's the thing. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
go ahead, bougie. I mean, boo.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right then. Well then, you know what?
Yes, we can
If
see
that's
your
the case,
messages,
God
M.
should have
Tate.
brought me a Bougie. Hey
Oh
Bougie,
God.
how
All
are
right.
you? Yeah. How are you, Bougie?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay. So if we
Mm,
get that shit straightened out, you know what I'm saying? Get it straightened all the way out. Cause I know how folks be talking. But you got to stay focused. And you're gonna be all right. Like I said, it's gonna be a new change coming. You feel it. That's good. New beginning. That's good. I'm excited. Even if I see you get your shit started before I get my shit started, guess what? If you're moving like you need to move and calling like you need to do, guess what? That's just better for me. You know what I'm saying? But if it work or it don't work, I'm still gonna be there. That problem you need to just not have in your head. As long as you're trying to do it, as long as you're trying to do it, I'm gonna be there. When you go to falling off, that's not your case. So I don't have to worry about that. That's not you. That's not your energy. So I'm not worrying about that part. It's just right now I need to get past the goddamn the bloom people. That means that in my head, bloom people is motherfucker always talking about other people situations that try to make their situation better. Fuck that. Get your own shit and get on with it.
Balloon people are people who talk about other people's situation to try to make their situation better. That's the balloon. And he doesn't even say balloon. He says balloon. The balloon people. It's B apostrophe LOON. Balloon. Balloon people. So what are balloon people? Balloon people are full of air? They're just full of air. Okay. Balloon.
Talking about other people situations that try to make.
You know what? Nesto got a good pill. He must have got a good anti-anxiety pill and a sip of hooch and maybe some potatoes. He got a little bit of carb starch and a slice of bologna, and sir, he had not stopped talking. Like, we're just not used to Nesto talking for 20 full minutes. Girl, bloon. She pretends that calling him bougie is an insult because she knows that she could never. Yeah, I mean, look, but she also says, but she came from money. So that's another lie. Okay. Um, I think she tries to ribbit him, like calling a man who drives a Rolls Royce, whether the Rolls Royce was in repossession or not. This man was wearing tailored clothes and driving fine automobiles. Um, Calling him bougie, whether he wants to accept it. The reason why he doesn't want to accept it is because he didn't earn it. He was conning and scamming to get those things. So where most people feel like a Rolls Royce is somewhat of an accomplishment, it's a particular status type vehicle. um he's saying go ahead with that, because at the end of the day he didn't earn it. Most people who earn a Ferrari, earn a Porsche, earn a Rolls Royce, they're happy and proud. Those are trophy type vehicles. They're not going to, like, they're gonna be like, Absolutely, I worked hard for that." But he didn't. He didn't, and all of his shit went to repo. Okay. So the reason why he doesn't like to be called out for being hoity toity is because he's not. He had the look of hoity toity, but he didn't have the work ethic. He's phony. He's phony. All of it is a facade. Okay. And I don't know who these balloon people are, but okay.
Make their
It's
situation better.
right. The
Fuck that.
imposter syndrome is
Get your
real.
own shit
Absolutely.
and get on with it. So that's why I'm adamant about what I'm saying. I've never had to count on a thousand other people to say, hey, we're gonna wait, we're gonna make these decisions together. And I never did that because it'd be broken feelings. Well, what if I did? What if I did? And everybody trying to eat off the
Girl, he graduated from repo to Rico. Okay.
same goddamn plate to take care of their household. That was always a
Mhm.
problem. You see what I'm saying? That's not
Mhm.
that's not boss up to me. Not at all. So it is what it is. Okay.
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 I'm
Are
not
we
trying.
good? It'd be like, okay, are you ready to rest your jaws?
Trying to direct you, and I'm trying to tell you what to do. I'm just trying to show you. Here you go. This is what I got going on. This is what I see. And these people right here, I know they will delegate because they'll tell you. All you got to do is listen. They'll tell you what they want when you go to them. They tell you what they want to see. They tell you the answer they want you to say to them. They tell you. Motherfuckers just don't be listening. They just don't listen. So all you
Mm-hmm.
got to do now, and you good your own paperwork. And if you don't, you know how to put your paperwork together where them motherfucker be on point. So you got all them props. But all I need to see is right now is you taking care of your health. That's the most important thing to me is your health. Then the other shit
Mm-hmm.
gonna come. That's gonna come. So you don't have to worry about me flamming because I love you so very much. That's from the heart. It don't matter. Like I told you the
Mm-hmm.
other day, I don't give a fuck what you do as long as you tell me. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a damn. But
Mm-hmm.
what I care about is what you tell me. That's what I care about. That makes sense to me. That that
Mm-hmm.
that to me that's grown man status to me. Because human do human things, and we all make mistakes, and we all do stupid things, and we all do greedy shit. So I don't give a damn who you are. We all do greedy shit.
I've never been greedy.
What you say?
I've never been greedy.
Well, you told me. Well, I feel like I
I'm talking
saw.
about.
Hold, I ain't finished. I ain't finished.
What are you talking about?
Look at him
Yeah, I know.
trying to like hold up. I'm not done talking. Look at he must have gone to his therapist and his therapist was like, "Look, let the people in your life who cut you off, let them know that your words are valuable and set your boundaries. Let her know you've got something to say."
That's what I
What
do.
are you talking about? I don't understand.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
I
wrong.
know that. Don't go that little girl talking shit. Oh, oh,
I
that,
don't even,
yeah,
I don't even recall what you're talking about.
yeah, okay, all right.
Oh, such a loving, giving person.
Yeah, you're a good person. You're a good person.
That's a run a church. I'm so wholesome.
Well, here's the thing. There you go. There you go. There you go now. There you go now.
I should run a church. I'm so good.
Okay, all right. Well, that's that's kind of basic. I want to just test them basic with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want to touch them bases because I want to make sure you understand. You know, you're dealing with a different kind of man, and I got that part. You know, you deal with a lot of people in life, but as a conversation wise, to really push with you where you're going.
I mean, he
I'm
has
saying
literally talked his
you
ass
because you
off
have a
this whole
bucket list
call.
of where you want to go.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to. Well, this didn't work this year. It didn't work that. Well, maybe next year. Man, fuck that. Shit, my name come. shit, my name come. So what I'm saying
Mm-hmm.
to you, if I had to force the issue of what I wanted out there, I could not lay in that bed thinking about all the wonderful things I have accomplished. So right now, I want to say we, and the fix your ball and be good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I want that vision where we at a campground or we going to a nice meet, you know, RV meet, whatever. I can just see you walk across the field over there, talking to the people over there, and everybody just love you to death. See, that's what I'm looking forward to. I'm looking for those.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for them bigger visions. Just going at your sports bar or whatever. I'm just sitting in the cook looking at you. Oh, this shit operate. I don't have to be
mm-hmm.
doing shit. You see what I'm saying? That's a good feeling right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good feeling. Yeah. So I'm gonna look at your picture one more time before I lay down, and I'll close my eyes, and I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm good for the night. It'll be my last headache tonight. So yeah,
Last headache. Mhm.
yeah, last headache. Yeah, that's right. What are you eating?
I have some pad thai chicken, and then I was watching Transformers because I couldn't find FX.
That is FX Transformers.
No, it's on some. This is another channel. This is
FX1, FX2.
I don't even know what channel this is. So.
If it's Transformers, all that old bullshit, that is FX. They show
Oh,
the same
FX
movie.
got Marvel Avengers. That's what's on.
That's what's on.
FX.
That's it. Yeah.
Yeah, the Marvels Avengers
Yeah,
on.
we watch that shit every fucking night, every day.
Mm-hmm.
And what I learned from that is they play it so much it let you see you got to get the subliminal message. The subliminal message is show all these different Avengers actors But they all just come to the end. They all put them all together because they can't say the word by themselves. And I just figured that out today.
You have 1
Mm.
minute remaining.
So I love them.
Wow, this
Okay.
listening to Nesto talk is like it's very much headache. Like it's almost like if you thought listening to a Sonya call was a headache, listening to Nesto talk is, I mean, that's definitely like some work because him talking, baby, it's like what in the whole fuck, okay?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
What you laughing about?
I'm not laughing at all. I'm just thinking about you. That's all.
Okay. All right. Well, love you very much.
Girl, bliminal
And
messages
get some rest.
and blown.
Chill out.
Blown.
Think about what I said, and just be happy. Just be fucking happy.
Okay. I understand. I will be happy.
He told her to be fucking happy. The fact that she's so miserable right now, I wonder what his real opinion is of. I'm almost 100% sure that he certainly is not happy with the type of miserable individual that she has panned out to be and how bitter she is. Even though he is no walk in the park either, but
That what makes me happy.
Okay. Yeah. Pick a number. All right, boo.
Pick a number.
I didn't say pick a number. I said get the number. All right, boo.
Oh.
Call me in the morning. Don't forget.
girl, he has literally talked her out. She's ready to go. Sonya is actually ready to hang up at this moment.
You're my breakfast.
Okay, love you too.
All right, babe. Good morning.
Thank you for using Global Telling.
Baby, this was bad. Love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. Okay. Can we get some I love you very muches in the chat?
That don't make sense. Why would they be pending you? I got two, and you just sent that thing at 2:30 tonight today.
You got 3 or 4 pictures since them pictures was being sent, and the ones that were sent with them came, but them things are still spinning, saying sending.
Your phone cut off? Did you cut the phone off and cut it back on?
Aw.
Yes, Daddy.
He likes that.
Oh, you funny to me. You funny.
Yes, Daddy.
That don't make no sense why they ain't came through then.
Well, you know, what's going to happen is I'm going to send them again. And then you're going to have 2 of each because then they're going to pop up and be like, oh, yeah, we're here. We forgot to look at these. I don't know. They ain't hit the button on them. But they still say just pending.
Yeah, I mean, poor Shirley. Yeah, he's been carrying on and carrying on. I mean, you guys know this wasn't the worst. Hey, Leah. Hey, Boo. This was not the worst. Like he's been on this for a minute. Shirley hadn't even given him the final I'm done. So yeah, bad.
So when you look at it, it's just everything's approved, but those 4. You got 4 that's not approved. And they're not denied though. They're just saying pending still.
But they only 4 though.
I sent like 30 and 4 are holding. I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
No. You sent 4 and I had some more coming behind the 4, but you never sent the other ones off. You told me yeah,
oh, I didn't see that. I didn't send the
It's like, would you stop bothering me about these damn pictures? Would you stop? Relax. You know what I mean? Like, just relax on the damn pictures. It's like what is wrong with you?
You asked for off. That those the things that are pending are the ones you asked for that I sent off. What I didn't send off is the second. I'm sorry, the third set of pictures that you asked for. I did not send off. After I sent those that you have, you'd ask for some more pictures, and those I haven't sent off. Okay, like which is the desert picture. The picture with.
Because I know you're gonna be super busy. You ain't gonna have time to fool with this small petty shit no more.
I gotta do my hair tonight. Oh shit! Damn! I gotta do my hair. I want to get up.
Okay.
Oh my God, I don't understand how I be just like it's a lot. Oh God, I gotta do my hair. I let this style wear out. I mean, you can't tell that this style is like a week old. I
No,
mean, the
you
picture I
can't.
sent you today, you can't tell it's a week old.
No, because you like you just took it.
I mean, no, the picture I took today with the green today, the picture I sent you today, I took that today, this
Well,
morning.
man, I got it just that quick. Now I'm trying to figure out what's going on. You got your shirt on, boy, and they just put it straight on through. So something ain't right.
hmm Right. But that's okay. I'll just resend those for her. It's the one with the pool table. You sitting in the yellow truck driving while you washing it. And then oh God, what's your other two that's pending? Shit,
Okay.
my eyes are closed. I want to take this shit.
Okay.
Oh,
Get your glasses on, please. Put your glasses on.
I just did not want to open my eyes. That's what I was thinking because I need to pop up and go find some food real quick, or maybe I'll eat what Trisha cooked yesterday. She cooked vegetarian lasagna, so maybe I'll get that so I don't have to leave the house because I'm gonna have to wash my hair and do this. Oh my gosh, because I know I can't. Tomorrow, all I'm gonna have time to do is get to the airport because my plane leave at 9, which means I need to be there at 7. So I'm leaving the office. Ugh, boy, on the clock.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'll call you back at 10 o'clock. That give you enough time to do what you got.
No, what time is it now?
8 o'clock.
Oh, you don't know now because at 10 o'clock.
You have 1 minute remaining.
What do you
He's
think?
just gonna call me right back, and then after we talk this next time, then I'm gonna get up and start my life. Keep my eyes closed and talk to you. So that's what we're gonna do, and then I'm gonna get up and then do what I need to do with your pictures and everything in my hair tonight. I'll just get everything handled tonight. So the weekend will be here, and I know those pictures. They'll be there, the ones I see tonight. You'll see them tomorrow.
Yeah, I know it. Don't
But you
even.
got a lot anyway, so,
No,
you be
don't. Listen.
all right. I love you. I
I'm a,
love you.
yeah,
I
you know
love
how to
you.
talk.
I
You know how to
love
talk.
you. I love you. I love you.
You're funny. You're funny. Yeah.
Oh, I got it. I'm gonna send them to you.
I
I'm gonna
got
send
that
them to
talk.
you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The day they had it's getting hot, and I'm pretty sure you want to walk around with your shirt with no bra on, with them.
Thank you for using Global Link.
Girl, hold on a second. A mess. A mess. He tries to be so slick. It's the picture beggary for me. You're not allowed to wear the booty shorts. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. These are some weird. This is probably one of the most bizarre grouping of conversations, but these two are strange. Okay, girl. Let's see what's
Oh,
going
okay.
on.
Guess what? So the next picture
Mm.
I need to be able to see your body. I want to see your body.
Yeah,
I
I was
want to see
thinking
your
that too. I was
body.
like, yeah, that's because
That
I don't be
nasty
around
work.
nobody to take pictures for me. So all my
Uh,
pictures, 90%
Trish, thank
be
you for
with
you.
that.
Trish.
Every time I walk past Trisha, she's sitting at her desk. And the house is, I can't take it in the house no more because I got so much furniture in that living room right now. It is nowhere to take a picture at in the house without my background looking like, what the fuck? Where's she at? So I basically have to find somebody randomly to take my picture and not run off with my phone.
Well, you'll be here this weekend. You'll be here this weekend. You'll be
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because Tamara takes good pictures and Katie's there. So I am going to
So
take
he
some
wants pictures of your
body
body,
shots
and you're gonna have
for you
Tomas take
because,
those
yes,
pictures.
I do
Okay.
take a lot of my own pictures because of that. But I put a timer on it where I could take it and like run back and kind of be away from it. So it's not a specific selfie. It's kind of like a time picture.
I know what
I
you're
have
gonna do
something to
tonight.
prop it up on.
You're gonna get off. You're
Yeah.
gonna get off. You're gonna get off the phone. And you're gonna find something to eat. You're gonna turn that damn TV,
Mm-hmm.
and you're gonna get lost in that.
No, no, I'm going to
Mm-hmm.
do it
Yeah, all
because
day.
I'm not going to do my hair today. I'm a nope because I don't have to do my hair today. I could do my hair tomorrow. I just thought about it. I'm not gonna see you tomorrow. So tomorrow tonight I'm gonna slick this up.
Okay,
Hopefully.
then I
This
get
one.
on. Like, damn, what's going on? Do you say, I'll talk to you later? Call me later.
No. I would have sent it. What are you talking about?
So April
I'm on it.
20th was
I'm gonna
what?
send it
April
tonight. I have nothing to
20th.
do tonight but find some food and put some water on my head. I'm not gonna even do because my hair is gonna take probably about an hour or maybe an hour and a half because I got
April
to part
20th
it and
was a
all kind of
Monday.
crazy shit. So I'm gonna have my granddaughter help
What,
me.
what are you wearing up here? What you wearing today? Cause
I don't know. I gotta go through and pick out something to bring because
but
all my
don't be
clothes
wearing
there.
them.
You
Don't be wearing them booty shorts, cause I'm gonna be jealous.
well, no, you can't wear shorts there.
You're
They
gonna
gotta
be
be below the
jealous.
knee, at the knee. They gotta be at the knee.
Why would he be jealous? Because he can't, I don't know. Why would you be jealous, sir? Can you tell me? I'm gonna need to understand why you would be jealous because she's got on booty shorts. Can you make that make sense for me, please? I mean, that was just a weird way to put it. Is that weird for me to say? I just think that that was very much giving like, what? You're going to be jealous? Okay, hold on. Let me see where I can find April. April. Hold on, April. Let's see what Sonya was giving. Girl, my lord. Okay, hold on. What? Let me see. Okay, that's February. That's not it. April 19th. Okay. I'm trying to find April around the April time zone to know what this chick was, which Sonya we're getting. April, that's May. April. Girl, April. Oh my God. Y'all are going to laugh. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, guys. Uh, Let me see. Can I do this? This is going to mess this up, but it's okay. It's worth it. So, this is what Sonya was doing. This is the look. So, on this call, when she's talking about, he's like, well, what are you going to be wearing to the A? What's the look? This is the look. Can y'all? Okay. This is the look. This is April 23rd, 2023. This is the look. This is what she was giving. And this is what he was giving at that time. Okay. This is them licking their tongues out.
He called, he didn't text, he didn't do nothing, nothing, didn't show up. That's why he kept me on the phone so long. Because he knew he wasn't showing up. You know that.
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Looking
He wasn't
scruffy as
showing
hell.
up. Yeah, that's why. And so I wanted to do. My father dealt with that a lot. And I told him I want him, but I made him get him. Oh, is he thanking you now? He thanking you now? Hmm? Not yet. He don't have a girlfriend. He'll thank me. I told you it's really full. So if I put it on the thin side, it's not as large as if I put it on this side.
Okay. Well, we'll come back to that maybe later if you guys want to watch this visit again. But this is what this is what was giving at that time. Did she go before? Let me see. Um, Hold on. All right, let me go back. Let me take this out. Um, Let me just see. Ma'am is a whole mess. Let's see where we are. Was this another girl? What is this? Oh shit. And this is the day before. Hold on. So she came to see him back to back, April 22nd, April 23rd. Um this is April 22nd. Fair that noise, baby. Stop, please. Um Golly, look at him. She's giving all kinds of secretary. What is this? Okay, March 27th, April 22nd, April 23rd, and then the next one is May 9th. Girl. Ah! All right. This was her that was her I don't even know what era. That was her mushroom era. Wait, hold on. I forgot I did make that was her mushroom style era. Hold on. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Yes, that was her mushroom era. Okay, remember when we saw those hairstyles, it was like Sonya and her mushroom era. Just so we know where we're at in time, this was on some mushroom. Sonya was giving Facts of Life, Ike Turner, Realness, Amazon wig. Okay, it's giving Tutu Tootie. Yes, it's giving Mushroom Tootie, Ike Turner, all of the things. Okay, are we there? Hello? Guys, if you're new here, make sure to go ahead and subscribe. Why not? Why not? Okay. Set your notifications and then hit the thumbs up. Okay. In that order. All right. Let the church say amen. Okay. Okay. All right, guys. Your hands are sticky, babe. Go wash your hands. Okay, let's get back reset. Let's get back reset so we can finish this on up because my lord. Okay, we've got some hot topics to talk about. If I have the energy to come back because my goodness. All right, let me stop sharing this and go back to sharing that. Oh, my lord. Okay, let's get back. Let's get back. Call 7. You're not allowed to wear booty shorts. That's where that came from. You're not allowed to wear booty shorts. Let's go. The mushroom.
Oh, okay, guess what? So the next picture I need to be able to see your body. I want to see your body.
Yeah, I was thinking that way. I was like, yeah, that's because I don't be around nobody to take pictures for me. So all my pictures, 90% be booked up.
Trish.
Every time I walk past, she's just sitting at her desk. And the house
If my sister wanted me to take pictures of her for a jailbird, I would be like, if you don't go sit down somewhere, and I'm telling you, go sit down before I beat your ass. Like literally, I'm gonna beat your ass like mom would have. Okay. Don't ask me to do something so ratchet. I will never. That's what selfies are for. Don't even know. Ask me again and see what I do with your phone.
I can't take it in the house no more because I got so much furniture in that living room right now. It is nowhere to take a picture in the house without my background looking like, what the fuck? Where's she at? So I basically have to find somebody randomly to take my picture and not run off with my phone.
Well, you'll be here this weekend.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking because tomorrow takes good pictures and Katie's there. So I am going to take some body shots for you because, yes, I do take a lot of my own pictures because of that. But I put a timer on it where I could take it and like run back and kind of be away from it. So it's not a specific selfie. It's kind of like a time picture.
I know what
I
you're
have
going
fun
to do
with the
tonight.
profit of order.
You're going to get off. You're going to get off the phone and you're going to find something to eat. You're going to turn that damn TV and you're going to get lost.
No, I'm going to do it because I'm not going to do my hair today. No, because I don't have to do my hair today. I could do my hair tomorrow. I just thought about it. I'm not going to see you tomorrow. So tonight I'm going to slick this up. Hopefully.
Damn, what's going on? Do you say, I can talk to you later. Call me later.
No, I don't it. What are you talking about? I'm on it. I'm listening tonight. I have nothing to do tonight but find some food and put some water on my head. I'm not going to even do because my hair is going to take probably about an hour. or maybe an hour and a half because I got to part it and all kind of crazy shit. So I'm gonna have my
What are you
granddaughter help
talking
me.
about? You wore a bonnet.
What you wearing
I mean,
today?
not a bonnet.
I
Excuse
don't
me.
know. I
You had
gotta
your
go
hair in a
to pick out
mushroom.
something to bring because
But
all my
don't be
clothes
wearing
are.
them.
You know.
Don't be wearing them booty shorts, cause I'm gonna be jealous.
Oh no, you can't wear shorts there. They gotta be below the knee, at the knee. They gotta be at the knee.
No, I'm talking about in the streets.
Oh, huh?
Why he would be jealous of her wearing booty shorts in the streets, other than he would be mad because he can't see her in the booty shorts. But the way he said that is giving a lot of zest and ew. I don't get it. I'm assuming it's just for his lack of inability to articulate himself, because that literally don't make no sense.
Why not? What you say about that?
It ain't that hot when you walking around with booty shorts on. Them shorts she be wearing.
Wait, hold on. You said it's not that hot there. It's not that it was hot there.
No, it is hot, but I'm telling you, you're not allowed to wear the booty shorts. You're not allowed to wear the booty shorts.
Oh, but see, this is what I was going to
Like he
wear.
thinks he's really telling her
Right, I
something.
bought this
Like he's really
shirt.
bossing her
It's
at this
super cute,
moment.
but it's an oversized shirt, somewhat like the one I had on today, because that was an oversized. I had on an oversized button down with some booty shorts on and heels today. So what I was going to wear was an oversized shirt that kind of looks like a dress, but because it's not a dress, I have to wear shorts underneath it. But it's long enough and it's oversized where you wouldn't see nothing but legs and a little cleavage, like the shirt had on like a little cleavage and legs. But the majority of me is covered up because it's such a big top. So it's like cute, sexy, but discreet because it's not showing a lot of me. It's just showing like the middle of my thighs on down and then a little chest, just a little chest, but not a lot. I could do a lot though. Not really. I got to see if I got a bra that matched that shirt. So I was gonna wear that on one of the days, maybe Sunday. I might go to a brunch on Sunday, and then the rest of them was just gonna be. I got some jeans. I got some jeans and some little shirts I could wear.
Oh! You remember that picture I took with the guy tell the jokes all the time? The black dude with the bald head. It was in a bunch of movies. It was in Come Along, and I was in my work uniform, my patrol uniform, standing from a car, patrol car.
Yeah, you were standing in front of the gas station with him. I'm gonna send it. I already told you. Whatever. I'm gonna send in all of your pictures. We ain't gonna. You gonna be like, I'm like, you already got it. You already got it. You already got it. After today, you gonna have him. You already got it. You already got it. I'm gonna go through one by one.
She's almost like
all the
a
way down
little
to the last.
rude. It's like, sis, if you don't want to be a secretary, then stop acting like a secretary to me. Like, stop acting secretary.
I'm sending them all. I don't care what you said. I'm sending them all because I already know where this is going. I'm just gonna cover all bases because I already know where it's going. Huh?
Yeah. Send me one with Holyfield, Scrappy.
I'm gonna send them all of them. You're gonna get them all, and then you're gonna be like, when you? I'm like, you already got it. I have nothing else to send you unless I take pictures. That's it. So what I will do is I'll tell Dion to send me some of his pictures that he got, and I can send you some of him.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to call him back today. But tonight he probably sleep. I don't know what he was doing, but I'll definitely be praying for him because it's a crazy world out there. Need to get rid of them old goddamn.
It's fucked up out here.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Cause the summer.
I said it's fucked up out here. It ain't even summer yet. It's crazy.
No, it ain't. But I definitely be worrying about you though. Don't get it twisted now, cause I do. Maybe somebody sound over protective. That's just how I am if I care about somebody. So please excuse me for that.
Oh, God. Give me a break. Please excuse me for that. It's just me trying to be, I'm just concerned about you. Mm-mm.
After you don't live that kind of life, and then when you're trying to get, and you ain't living that life no more, you still living, you're still in your head like you still living like that. Because you got to watch the police, because they so crooked, the niggas trying to get at you, and you still, but just trying to live a righteous life.
Looks like you gotta just be in the cut. You gotta be low key, and you just gotta be to yourself because you got people that don't like to see nobody succeed.
That's how
Two
it is.
people I dated came back with the street rumors and was like, "Oh yeah, I heard you set that nigga up." Okay, so the dude that shot me, I'm sorry, I set him up. I said, "How did I set him up?" Because he came in the house by himself and shot the house up
But
with
you know,
nobody there.
back then, at that time in that era, that's what women was doing. You see what I'm saying? So it's like,
They were,
dang,
but everybody on in the street knew I came from money. So why am I setting up little Penny and
Girl, what are
dope
you
no,
dealers when I
talking
came from
about?
money?
that don't matter. No, that don't matter when. Listen, there's a lot of people come from money want to be in their life. You see what I'm saying? So they
Mm-mm.
neither can have
Yeah,
like
but
that. Yeah, but I'm saying I know what you're saying. You're right. What you're saying, but what I'm
you
going.
know, rumors how they just go with it. Just like I read up and they were talking mad shit about you, and I was like, yeah, people go through that shit and they talk mad shit, but you can't believe what you hear. You gotta just go by what you see. Like I told my son when his dad said that stuff about me, I said you gotta go by what you see when you know a person. It's kind of different when you don't know a person. You just got a side eye and just look out for what you heard, but you can't still believe it unless they got absolute proof of what it was. But that shit, people just maybe be your own kind, just mad jealous, and just talk a bunch of shit on you and love to see you failing. It's like my stupid cousin. And she down there being gay. Bitch, what the fuck? I'm not gay. So why would I go to jail for 4 months and go be gay? That don't even make sense.
Because they see how
No,
you
why
are.
would I go be gay for four
And they
months?
may
That's
just
stupid.
like,
And that was
look, your family knows you better than anyone. And maybe they see that you have a particular liking. Maybe they feel like you notice certain things that maybe are may make them think that you have a particular liking to a female, I guess. I don't know, girl. Why your family would put that off on you? Your family knows you better than anyone. And if your family sees that in you, that's not a diss. That's just them noticing. It's like you like chocolate ice cream. You know what I mean? If they think that you like something, why be offended? Okay, no, I don't like chocolate. I actually like strawberry. Okay. No pun intended, but
back in the
you know what I'm
90s. They
saying?
weren't doing that back then like they do now. Why they like to play gay now and then, bounce between. I think I'm a girl now. I tried man, but let me go ahead and try a girl now because that's what they're doing now.
I
No,
mean,
That's
maybe that's how
that's
they
what
feel like
happened
you
with
are,
this
that
business
you
I watched today
flip-flop.
You have 1 minute remaining.
on this program I watched again today about this guy. He owned it's a coffee shop. Uh,
mm,
he got a coffee shop, but he had called a sexual harassment charge to sue him. He only had two, now he got eight. But what I'm saying, once he got paid with that suit, paid them folks all, he done got six more. So what I'm saying,
you know,
I heard that today. Listen to his story. You know that reform thing I'm
History.
thinking of that I be watching.
mm-hmm.
That helped me out today. I'm growing. Did
You
you
gotta,
pay?
oh, no, you gotta get all your money back. Fuck that. How much did it cost me? How much did I lose? How much is
Man,
my
like,
attorney?
man,
All of this bogus ass lies y'all put on me. Reputation, money, everyday loss, money going forward. Did you ruin my reputation? Fuck my relationship up.
yeah, all those coming.
All of that. All that sound like a check.
Okay.
Anyway, you gonna call me in the morning.
Yes, ma'am. Please, to all my celebrities.
Thank you for using Global Tel.
Girl, that call, like, tell all my celebrities what? Tell all your celebrity who, what? What?
Yes, ma'am. Please, to all my celebrities.
Thank you for
Oh,
using Global.
throw all your celebrity pictures. Nesto is not sitting there going down memory lane. Nesto is sitting there trying to impress the other inmates. Um, he's a fool, okay? A pure fool. Let me see. Okay. You guys got me. Somebody asked me to come back and talk about Sarah Boone's disciplinary actions. I don't have any of them. I'm sending a note to Orange County incarcerations, Orange County Sheriff's Office, Department of Corrections. What is this place called? It's called Orange County Inmate Records Management. I'm sending them a note right now. We'll see. We'll see what I get, girl. I've never requested that, but we'll see. We'll see what I get. Um from about Miss Boone. Let me send this, and okay, I'll get to that as soon as we're done. Okay, multiple people have noticed her manly energy. It's very much giving masculine. I don't think like a masculine energy female means she's a lesbian. There are women who do have a very masculine energy, but are completely straight. Sonia seems to have one too many stories of people either hitting on her, making assumptions about her, and has such strong opinions about the lesbian lifestyle that makes me wonder, sis, what's your fucking problem? Like, why are you giving it so much thought? Like, you give it way too much thought for it to not be a thing. If it's not a thing, it's not a thing. But I think she talks about it and protests it so much that it makes you wonder, like, sis, what's the problem? Just like Mr. Sausage for cereal. At the end of the day, if it's not a problem, if it's not an issue, why are we talking about it so much, you know? Right. We know that she's anti-female, she's pro-male, which lends to the pick me. But Sonia is very feminine in some of her in her outward presentation, but Sonia has a lot of very toxic masculine ways that I think make people feel like she could have she may not necessarily be into men. I just don't know that that makes her a lesbian as much as that makes her just a female hater. I don't know that she's gay per se. I just think that she really hates women. And I'm sure that the women out here who are lesbian don't need one more toxic masculine energy female trying to be up in their face. You know what I'm saying? Be it friend or lover. Like, Sonya needs to just go sit down and stay put in that apartment and leave the rest of humanity alone. She's good with Nesto. You know what I'm saying? Let her have Nesto. They are a match made in toxic heaven. Um, she's not a girl's girl at all. At all. At all. She's got penis envy. She does. What did Dr. Charles say? She may have swarmed in a lady pond, swam in a water lady pond before and liked it. Um, maybe. She hates who she is. Yeah. She has some female hatred. Um, I do think there's a curiosity there. I don't know. She's strange. Um, she hates who she is. There is a pic of Sonya. Someone showed her with a dark skin and a fro, looking like a real stud. I forgot who has it. You're talking about her like high school pictures. I don't know. I saw that. I saw it, and it's like her high school pictures. I just think, cameras weren't great back then. Um, I don't know how she changed complexion. Um, I, girl. hmm When you treat your own kind like ish, your kind will return the favor. Um, Maybe. I don't know that specifically people are trying to treat her like shit. I think people are just calling her out. I don't have any energy to treat her like anything other than to call out what's in these phone calls. Like the reality is, and let's run this back to like today, right? The reality is that there's a guy named Ernest Williams who's sitting in jail, and he's awaiting his due process on a multitude of charges that he has against him. And Sonia has put herself squarely into this story and doesn't seem to feel like she needs to back herself up out of it like other people have. Dion calls less because he doesn't want to be part of the story. Dre calls less because he doesn't want to be part of the story. Lamont is MIA because he doesn't want to be part of the story. All of the people who don't want to be part of the story are not part of the story. Sonia claims she doesn't want to be part of the story, but she reports to the dance floor every single time. So to me, she's doing this to herself. I don't know what other people out here are doing on this internet, but as far as I'm concerned, I've never reached out to this person in any type of way. I don't want to have anything to do with her. I don't particularly like her character in the Nesto story, but I don't know her as a person. I don't care to know her as a person. And this person exists in my computer. So as far as people treating her like shit, that's completely on her shoulders. But as far as this particular person who decides to show up in phone calls and videos and text messages that I do reactions and reviews on, I'm going to give my honest opinion. Like, that's it. That's all. Sonia only exists in her mind. When she chooses to run my name to law enforcement and lawyers, bitch, you don't want to get to know me in real life. You really don't. Because I can run names too. Okay. So I'm just gonna say that like that. That's it, that's all. You know what I mean? Like sis lives in the computer. She's part of a story that I'm reporting on for the YouTube streets. Other than that, sis has it's you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, who? Um, she thought this mess was cute, and it's very much not. And she's taking it personally because this is her life. But if you really cared about your life, your reputation, and your name, you would make yourself less available to it. Okay? You would make yourself less available to it and stop trying to create drama where there is none. I don't know this woman. If anyone were to ask, like, I'm telling you guys, but if someone were to knock on my door and ask me, do I know this person? She exists in my computer. She's on some damn audio calls that I do reactions on that this trick is taking far too personal and thinking that it means more than what it is. These it's on some reactions, reviews, and commentary. Go have a seat. Okay? She wants to be the story so bad. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to be anything. Uh she and Sean messed up with the wrong. I'm not even going to say all that. All I'm going to say is I'm not interested. You know what I'm saying? I don't get suckered into situations. I didn't make it this long and this far being suckered into situations. Okay? So that's pretty much all I'm going to say on that. Like she can create this fantasy of people, you know what I mean, the balloon people. They can create this balloon fantasy all they want, but it's just a fantasy. It's y'all are entertainment. That's what they really need to realize. Y'all are the entertainment. Y'all are the storyline, and people are interested in hearing about what y'all got going on. Other than that, nobody really cares. You're not getting any Christmas party invitations. You're not coming to Thanksgiving. And sis, you won't get a birthday card. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And if she likes in the attention, good. But keep it in the computer. That's my thing. Keep it in the computer and keep it cute. When it has to come out of the computer, it's not cute at all. And understand that there are people who are smarter than you who have more and better resources. Okay. All right. We're gonna leave we're gonna leave that there and leave it cute. Um, but yeah, it's not really that it's not deep for me at all. It's on some oh, that's the topic of some videos I do. That's all. Yeah, it's laughs and kikis, right? She's this is another thing. Leave that lady's husband alone. And I'm not even talking about Shirley anymore. I'm talking about Martha, Edith, Carol, girl, the rest of the Ernests, okay? The Ernests, baby, just leave all them females alone, okay? Mildred, uh Lulu, Shirley, Carol, Martha, leave all the Ernests alone. Leave the Williams wives alone. Leave the Williams wives husband alone. Gertrude, Margaret, okay? The Ernests, okay? Yes, the Ernests for story time, okay? It sounds like you want to be a Ernest, okay? Okay, girl. Let me tell you, Ernesto and all that damn talking he did in this video, baby. Okay, too much, too much. Anyway, guys, okay, so let me finish sending this email. Somebody asked me for a Sarah Boone update, and I will oblige. I am sending a note over to the jail. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get it, but I'm going to send it to the sheriff's department and to the jail and see who responds. I know that there are channels out here that do get those reports. I have not requested any of them, and they're not readily posted anymore. Sarah Boone's inmate management report used to get posted because she was pro se, and they used to post that information regarding the management of the computer on that, on her docket, but that's really not happening anymore. So let me request and see what I get back. I probably won't have it today, but we'll get it sometime this week. If there's something specific, let me know. If you want to know what I think about it, then just drop me the link or send me a note on Instagram. Tell me where you found that information so I can understand what you're talking about and get back with you. But you guys know, if you haven't seen it, I probably don't have it. But I'm happy to get my own. But if there's something specific that happened this weekend and you're trying to direct me to it, just send me the link because I don't know what happened. Okay. All right, guys. I love you guys. This was so much fun. Um, I'll be back. I'm gonna probably be over at OSIP like at some point regarding some hot topics. Maybe over here. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna let this video and the video from last night. If you didn't watch the video last night, get caught up. We did call 1 through 4, and today we did 4 through 7. So get into it. If there's something you want to see, let me know in the comments. Otherwise, you guys are awesome. Thank you for the milestones. Thank you for everyone who supered. You guys have a wonderful Sunday. If I don't see you again till later, mwah. And then if you're new here, I hope you subscribed. I hope you did. And make sure, go ahead and pair up your subscription or you're subscribing to the notifications, and give me a thumbs up if you would, because it's a free way to support the channel, and likes do matter, and I appreciate them very much. We have almost 400 likes. We have 395. We still have 627 here. It would be so awesome if 100 of you who have not yet hit the like button did so, because if you've been here, it looks like the average person has been here for at least 35 minutes. So if you have been here for at least a half an hour and haven't yet hit the like button, won't you? Mushaga. Okay. Okay, guys. Happy Sunday. That was my spiel. I'm done. I feel like anything above and beyond that, girl, it's okay. It's like you won't be hitting the like button anyway. Then okay, if I got to say more than that. Anyway, guys, let me let y'all go. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, and I will see you guys later. Okay, I'll see ya. Bye, guys.